When I was 11 years old, I was at a friend's house for a birthday party. At that birthday party, pizza was being served up for lunch, and I was so excited to try a cheese pizza. Little did I know, one of those pizzas would have a strange yellow fruit scattered across it, and I remember asking my friend what was on it. Well, it turns out that it was a pineapple pizza, which I had never tried before, and I was kind of nervous to try. I initially didn't want to try it. I thought it looked weird. I didn't think that it would taste very good. But my friends pressured me into trying it, and it was actually delicious. It took some self-reflection, but finally I realized that I shouldn't be judging things before I actually try them, because that pineapple pizza was absolutely delicious, and I had to analyze, why did I think that way and how can I change? Well, 10 years later, here I am doing another internal analysis. My name's Nicholas Carroll, and I'm excited to show you my presentation on my internal analysis. First off, let me show you my agenda. On slides 3 and 4, I'm going to talk about natural skills that I have and also skills that I learned throughout this course in IB Foundations. On slide 5, I'm going to discuss the negatives that I need to work on. On slides 6 and 7, I'm going to discuss actions and improvements that I could take. Let's dig into it. Alright, let's dive right into it. What am I naturally good at? Well, the first thing I can think of is honesty. I grew up in an environment where my parents and football coaches were very direct in telling me what I was doing wrong and explaining how I could fix it. This helped me in life. Next up is leadership. From a young age in high school, I became the section leader of my high school's drumline. This was detrimental in allowing my leadership skills to grow and improving my motivation as well, because not only did I have to motivate myself, but I had to motivate the students around me to do better. And that all ties into relationship management. I think my combination of honesty, leadership, and motivation has helped me manage my relationships a lot better. Next, let's move on to the skills that I developed during this class. There are 4 notable ones that I can think of: active listening, self-discipline, self-awareness, and organization. All 4 of these I was a little more weak at in the beginning of the semester, but thanks to the self-assessments and reflecting, I developed more throughout the course. Unfortunately, I have some negative habits as well. I thought of 6 of them, beginning with assertiveness, then embracing change, procrastination, self-management, stubbornness, and maintaining interest in what others are saying. Now, when I take a step back and look at all these together, I noticed a pattern. I care for my relationship with others rather than my relationship with myself, and I care more about my opinions rather than what others' opinions are. Now, how can I fix these? Well, I can begin by stepping out of my comfort zone more. I did it 10 years ago when I tried pineapple pizza for the first time. I can start doing it again a little more. Next is seeking the others' points of view. Well, I'm often wrapped around my own opinions and my values, and I can't seem to figure out why others think a certain way, and I often judge them for it. I need to start realizing how my actions have consequences, the same as others have consequences for me. Next is asserting my value. I often struggle with negotiating, and that's something that the negotiating module helped me out with, and I could use a little more studying through it. Lastly, caring for myself. I often don't get in a good habit of self-care and care more about what other people think of me and my relationships with them rather than my relationship with my own body and mind. Now, my goals will be affected heavily by the actions that I took on the last slide. I will be more comfortable when put on the spot, which will allow me to be a little more ambitious with my goals. My confidence will improve along with my attitude. This will allow me to grow my relationship with myself as well as other relationships around me. And it's also going to help me find a mentor and make more connections. Along with an improved confidence, connections will come easier because people will see me for who I really am. And that concludes my presentation. If you have any questions or comments, I'll address them now. If not, thank you for your time.